Hey, 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 Enlightened22 here, and, well, good news and bad news. Good news, this is going to be a fun episode finishing up the witch farm. Bad news, I filmed all of last episode, but it kind of didn't happen. What that means was there was really bad audio desync for all of the footage, so I decided just to scrap the episode and not worry about it. The good thing about that was at least it was probably my worst episode as far as all the ones I've put out so far, just least interesting content. So, oh well, what will you do? Just one less episode. The big things with it, I'll just run you through what I did that episode though. So, I first started with just x-ray machines, playing around with those, found out the old fence and redstone block x-ray machine doesn't work, and instead now they're all leaf-based. I've been out of the loop with Minecraft recently, it seems like, and yep, so that x-ray machine didn't work, got the new one, got that working. The reason I was trying to use x-ray machines was to see all of the caves around the witch farm. Because obviously I want to light up all the caves to optimize the witch spawning. And, yep, that's just stone. So, what ended up, got that all working and went caving for a little bit. And while I was caving, had a little bit of a accident. Yep, so that's me getting double creepered. So I got blown up and killed by the first creeper. Then the second creeper blew up all my stuff. It's, yep, not the best. Oh, that was a bad idea. I'll go save that stuff right now. But I got all my stuff blown up, so I used that as an opportunity to show you all of the, like, how I get geared up here. Give me a second. Okay. Yep, how I get geared up on the server. So I did about 40 minutes to an hour of villager trading. Wow, we've got a fair amount of stuff. That's good. But yeah, I did about 40 minutes to an hour of villager trading. And during that time, I managed to get 2 stacks of emeralds, which was awesome. Oh. It's his mom's birthday. Okay. I'll talk to him after recording, but I just blanked. Oh, of course. I'm blanking. Give me a moment. Okay, so yeah, if I use that opportunity to show you all of the villager trading and basically how to get geared up. So I got a bunch of emeralds. Then using those emeralds, I bought a bunch of tools, then using those tools, went to the gold farm, got experience, and enchanted all that stuff. Basically just walked you through that process. Oh, something else I didn't mention. When all my stuff got blown up, I managed to lose my axe, shovel, sword, pick, and all my armor. So all I was left with was a silk touch pick, which is the one currently on me. I managed. So when enchanting, I got a new new fortune pick, the shovel, this sword, really good sword, best bow in the game. I personally don't use punch, just not worth it, I don't think. Got these boots. Got these because I didn't have diamond pants. Well, didn't have enough diamonds to make the pants. Got this, and got the scuba mask, which, it works. So, and then at the end of the episode, well, the last thing was, I've never pierced bedrock in Minecraft before. You know, the dark oak trick where you use dark oak trees to grow dark oak trees to pierce bedrock. I've never done that. And we're working on that in the server, and Mew's done a bunch of it, so we did about an hour of recording together of us growing trees and piercing bedrock. It was actually really fun to do. And yeah, just got some good footage on it, got some good tips and tricks, just had an overall good time. Unfortunately, that footage was among the footage that got the really bad audio desync. That may or may not be at the end of this episode, because I am planning on, well, I will be doing some more work on that footage, trying to get it all synced up properly. So may or not, may not. If it's at the end of the episode, obviously I got it all working. If it's not at the end of the episode, I didn't get it working. If I don't get it working, I'll probably do another little bit longer recap about what we did, just because, yep, it's for some future server plans. Now, I think that covers everything that you missed in the unreleased episode that, well, failed. So, what are we doing today? The two big goals that I have for this episode, big two goals I have for this is to get the witch farm truly functional. By that, I mean I did something wrong. I did not do something wrong. I want to get the item elevator working and get the item sorting working, which are sort of the same thing, which is what I'm doing right now. I put all the wet redstone in here. Silly me. I was going to be like, wow, we need redstone. That's such a pain. I'm all out. No, I have it right here. So this is a really quick dropper setup. Yep, it works. Just testing. I had to rearrange all the hoppers, or flip all the hoppers so that they went to where I wanted them to go. It's going to be pretty dark down here. That we'll just have to put up with. And we're almost there. That was a lot taller than I expected. Yeah, just didn't realize just how high we were until I actually had to build the entire way up. So this is going to go right to the ceiling. Right here. And then I want to put hoppers right there, like that. Can I make it? Yep, easy. Then what I want to do is run hoppers here. I'm going to plan this out a little bit more off camera. I'll probably just build the whole thing off camera, test that the item elevator works, and then come back and explain what I did, because redstone on camera is not good to do. Even simpler item sorters. There it is. The undecorated item sorter. This feels good to get done. I'm really happy where the farm is now. I'll just really quickly show you all that's going on. This is a overflow-proof item sorter. So essentially you have 41 of the item and then 4 of whatever extra item you want, like filler. And if it overflows, so if I got 64 spider eyes in here, it will only give a signal strength of 3, and it'll pass along, go into our dropper, which I'm having this little dropper clock. I'll add lava there once I'm done. Didn't want to add that early though. I finished up the item elevator. One thing I had to change around is it does have to be 3x3. The cross that I was making earlier ended up having items shooting out at weird places. So now it's all functioning. Oh, one thing I want to note is I have a ton of hoppers in this build. I don't really care though, because this area of the map, really the only thing we're doing in this area is this witch farm, so I'm not too concerned about lag. While if I was in a more populated area, I would do some fancier things with minecarts and more water streams. So yep, continuing, that's the item sorter. And because I'm a massive hoarder in Minecraft, I'm the type of person who can't throw away items. I ended up doing 10 double chests for redstone. Yep, 10 for glowstone, 10 for gunpowder, and then 5 double chests for spider eyes, sugar, glass bottles, and sticks. Yes, I probably should throw away some of those because they are pretty useless, but I might want them eventually. So yeah, just wanted to show you the update. Oh, one other little thing with all of the light gray glass I was making. Not sure if you're aware of this, but it was kind of weird, I found out. 1 ink sac and 2 bone meal creates 3 light gray dye. Okay? Or, if you make gray dye, so that's 1 ink sac and 1 bone meal, now I can make 4 light gray dye. And since currently ink sacs are a little bit more valuable, I get more light gray dye from ink sacs if you do it that way. Kind of weird. I don't think any other dyes have the sort of feature. So yeah, if you craft it all at once, you only get 3 light gray dye. If you craft it twice, you get 4. Kind of weird. But, yep, so now it's time to just add the extra features in this platform and do some decoration. I'll go off camera, I'll decorate this up, label all of it so it's more clear. And right here is taken by the dropper area, but I do want to add a mass crafting system. Sort of where you break the chest and can craft a lot of a single item. It'll be easier to explain once I've built it, so I'll build it off camera and then explain what I've done. I've got a bit more done, and if you can't see it, there's a bit of a theme going on here. Lots and lots of storage. So here's the item sorter. You already saw that, but I'll really quickly hop up here and show you I made one little change to it. Let's just hop on over. Okay. The big thing was the item elevator was having some issues. I noticed them spewing out. So I just had to make the entire top of this hoppers, and now I haven't seen any issues since then. It's not fall to our death. Okay. So there's that. This corner is finished. This corner's still work. I'll explain what I'm doing. The reason I stopped is I'm out of glass. This is all the glass I have left, and I don't want to mine sand right now. I'll get to that at a certain point. So this is our speed crafting booth. Not sure if you know this trick, but I have a chest and iron axe in here. So what you'll do, if you don't have an axe on you, you'll equip the axe, equip the chest, and fill every inventory slot except the 1 slot, or whatever number you'd like, with just junk items. So I'd probably just use cobblestone or stone, whatever's on you. Fill those all up. Oh, before you do that, you would fill up these double chests with whatever item. So if I was making redstone blocks, I'd take all this redstone from here, fill these all up with redstone. Yep, then I'd fill up my item with junk, break these chests. Let's actually do it. Not going to be the best, but so what I would do, break that, fill that chest. I don't have an axe, and I have this chest just so I pick up these chests and they don't despawn. Then I'd fill everything except for item slot 1. So that means everything will go into item slot 1. I'll break those chests. Now only redstone will be going in slot 1, and just do this. Well, that was a fail of the test because that didn't work, but once I put it in this chest for storage, and that's that. That's how you do that. Obviously, it makes it a lot faster if I'm trying to craft like 50 stacks of redstone blocks. Not so quick when you're just trying to craft 16. That's that. I'll definitely show it in action when it's in full use. Here's just some instructions so people know. And, oh, I forgot to do that. Thank you, sign. Didn't think the sign would be helping for me, but I guess the sign's for me as well as everyone else. And yep, these are the 4 main things I could think of you wanting to craft. So redstone, gunpowder, glowstone, redstone, and glowstone. well, craft in bulk. We can start storing. This is big storage for that. Added this is just excess storage. As I told them, excess storage. Please put items in the item frame if it starts getting used. So this is in case all of this stuff starts filling up. Then over here, I'll probably use these two chest arrays just for extra redstone, glowstone, and gunpowder. Like, oh no, those are all filled up. Put those there, or redstone blocks if they want. Whatever's needed. And this corner I still need to do a lot of adjusting with. You'll see it in a minute though, and basically I want this as the player area, because if you don't give some place for everyone to put their junk, then just like chests are going to start appearing in the middle of here where people are like, I need somewhere to place junk. Let's put it in here. Instead, this corner will have that. We'll have the crafting table, furnace, anvil, and I'm forgetting something. Oh, an ender chest. Is that what it's called? Yeah, ender chest. The last big thing I did is I changed the shape of this, because before it was just a straight diagonal. Now I turned it into an ellipse, just so it looks a bit better from the outside. And speaking of, I still haven't seen all this glass from the outside. So, oh no. Okay. Whew. Didn't hit that. Thought I was going to hit it. And that probably won't kill me with my boots. Let's just pillar up. Oh, that brings up the other thing. I'm going to use sea lanterns for lighting. So I grabbed some of those, along with some prismarine, just because those work well with iron blocks and work well with sea lanterns. Yep, that looks acceptable. Big thing I want to do is also add some texture to the bottom, just so it doesn't look like a flat disc, which is what it is. But don't want it to look like that. Unfortunately, I'm out of time for recording this episode, but I did manage to finish up this little corner over here. So, like I said, did decide redstone, glowstone, gunpowder. Just added a little bit more storage for that. And this is the personal storage. So these 6 double chests are for whatever you want. At the moment, I'm using it for building materials. And all the materials I had down there, where the portal was. Then right over here, I'm not exactly sure. I have a food chest. And, well, this is going to be filled up with ender pearls. And then, of course, furnace, anvil, ender chest, crafting table, and 2 beds. So, that's what I have here. Oh, I also did a little bit of work on lighting. What I decided on doing was just putting prismarine under all the chests. Yes, I'm very meticulous about this, so I even put prismarine back there. It's hardly noticeable, but it's worth it. It's those details that make this really work, and it's the difference between a decent build and a really good-looking build. So yep, and as you can see, there's no torches here. Well, in there. I'll still need to figure out something for the rest of this. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.